Hey, it's Wild with Blockchain Academics. Today we're going to go into longing, shorting different cryptocurrencies. You have Bitcoin, ETH, Link, XRP, and all these great pairs that you could trade. I want to go over Bybit. So if you don't have an account, make sure to sign up below, support the channel, and you'll get some, I think, some trading fees knocked off as well, and I'll help you with some trading strategies. And if you have any questions about the exchange, you can reach out. Bybit has a lot of bonuses. So you can go to the reward section here, and then you can see what kind of bonuses they have, and then you can claim some extra money to trade. And their latest promotions, I think they were doing a $500 bonus as well on your trading balance. I'm not sure if they're still doing that, but they have a ton of rewards. And they also have a fiat gateway, so you can buy cryptocurrency as well. So let's get into the trading. We're going to be long. We can margin trade long, short, BTC. There's ETH, EOS, XRP, and then with the USDT, you have BTC, USDT, ETH, Link, LTC, and XTZ. So before we get into it, like I said, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to comment if you have any questions. We're going to be doing a giveaway soon, and we're doing content almost every day now. So yeah. Let's get right into it. I took a quick trade last night because I was just still testing the not the brokerage but the exchange, and you can see I took a mini trade, 1,000 units entry price, and I'm about $22 in profit. So what I like about this is with BitMEX, which I was using previously, I changed it over to Bybit. BitMEX, they didn't allow you to put a trade with where was it? I think I'm in a trade right now, so it won't allow me to add another trade. So I'll close this trade in profit, even though I think Bitcoin is going to be taking a smaller dip. But I will close this trade in profit. So I go to close buy, and then we'll do a trade together. We'll do a trade together, and I'll show you guys how to use the exchange. We'll go over the different types of options you guys can do, different types of leverage or crosses versus isolated, market, conditional. So let's close this. You can close a winning trade by market, and you'd be selling into the next order or limit. And I like this because it shows you like what your expected profits is going to be. And I was always having on BitMEX or other exchanges had to calculate that. So let's it's at 16,823. Let's just put it there. Okay, confirm, close, done. So I just want to see. Yeah, I had a little bit of profit there, about $20. It shows your P&L right here. Not much. So what I wanted to do is show you guys from the start. First of all, you have your graph here like any other exchange would have. You can add some indicators and whatnot, but what I like to do is use TradingView. I like to use TradingView, and then I'll pinpoint my entry, or I'll use my indicators on here, and I'll break down the chart, and then I'll go to Bybit, and then I'll make the trade happen. So let's go into here. I'm on cross. You can get to isolated leverage. So what isolated leverage is, if you want to take like one trade and isolate that position, like with an isolated leverage, so it's not cross, because when you're using cross, it's essentially 100x. And what it does is isolated doesn't use your whole account balance, which cross does. So this is important to take note. If you're going to use a cross and you're going to trade, your whole account balance is at stake. So if you have a Bitcoin and you take like a trade and you want to short 17,000, it's going to use 100x, but then you have all that liquidity, like you have all that margin basically, because it's using your whole Bitcoin. But what's the downside of this? You can lose the whole Bitcoin if the market, flash crashed, or it went out of your way and you kept trying to add to a losing position, which is a bonus for cross, because it gives you more options. Like you can add to the trades, you can buy at lower, and you can average your entry price. I use cross trade, but I use a stop loss anyway, so I never let it get to that close. 2%, 5% max if I'm going for a large trade, or there's a large reward or something like that. So isolated would be just like, okay, we're gonna go 10x. Each contract can only use leverage consistently across all active orders. That's a good thing to note as well. When you're in a trade, you can't change the leverage around. If you're in a 25x trade and you try to boot it down to 3, you need to have that equity to be able to do that, because you use 25x and then you want to pull it back to 3. So on some exchanges, I don't think you can here. You'll automatically liquidate yourself. I don't think they'll allow you to automatically liquidate yourself, but essentially that could happen. So let's go. Order price 16,000. Let's just put an order price of 17,000. When it hits 17K, we want to short. And we're gonna do a 10x trade. So we have about P3 in here, and then let's do $1,000 or $10,000. So $10,000 would essentially be 0.588, and we're doing 10x. So I'm gonna also show you guys how you can buy long or short with a TP or SL. That's a take profit and stop loss. That's what I really like about this. So we're gonna go short with a TP, and on 10,000 units, let's just say 17,100 is our exit. If it reaches 17,000, so we're gonna go long. You know, I don't want it to bump up and actually get me in a trade, so let's do 17,500. That is less likely to happen. 17,500. And we're going to get a wick. This is our entry. But if it goes to 17,600, we are out of the trade. So no, that's our TP. Our stop loss is 17,600. So it shows you. With, at 17,600, your stop loss will get triggered and you'll lose approximately 0.03, which is ROI of 5%. And then our TP, we think this is going to 14,000. So let's put 14,000 here. And it's like your profit will be 1.4 BTC, ROI of 250%. So we're going to sell short 17,500 with our stop loss, with our take profit. Let's go. So, and this will prompt you, like, it's just letting you know what your order is. This is 17,500 USD. The cost of the order is 0.57, but because we're doing 10x, it's going to reduce that, and our actual order cost is 0.057. Here's our balance. This is the leverage we're going in. This is the total size of contracts, take profit, stop loss, mark price, which is the spot price, and then we would get liquidated at 19,337. So I'd lose this whole trade. I'd lose this amount of Bitcoin only. If I was on cross, which we'll go to, the whole balance is up. And what that does is it gives you more breathing room. So the liquidation wouldn't be that low because you're putting more of your balance. Your liquidation might be 30,000, but you'll lose everything if you do that. So let's move ahead with this trade. And I like to keep this up just to verify my trade. I know some people want to be quick in and out, but let's do that. So you can see here, you can't see my TP until the actual limit the order happens. So you can see that I have one active now, 17.5. This is where it is, and I like it. I like that it's visual. You know, you can see that, okay, this is maybe like I want to bring it here to the resistance, and you can see that your TP and stop loss stay the same. So if you just want to like kind of chase price or maybe adjust it, because maybe price can knock here at 17,405, and then when it does execute the order, when price does come there, then your TP and stop loss will show. Just as you guys saw my trade earlier, I closed that out. I should have shown you guys the TP and SL, but I thought maybe we'll do one fresh. So that's a limit order, by the way. We just did a limit order. There's a market order. So you can do a market order and still add a stop loss or a take profit on both sides. But a market order is just buying at this price, or buying when it's breaking out and you think, oh, I need to get in short, I need to get in long right now. But I never market buy. You know, I rarely market buy. Market sell if I want to get out of position real quick, sure. I still don't like to do that. There are fees with that as well, which I haven't checked actually the fees on Bybit, but it's just a cost of trading and you're going to pay them anywhere else. And that's how I look at it. And I'm not going to like get greedy over some fees so I can't make some money. Made 20 bucks this morning. But let's get back to this. So that is market, and then conditional is like if this price hits this, trigger my buy, or if like price breaks above 20,000, buy me at 20,500. You know what I mean? Or the next price, or whatever it is. Like maybe it's breaking the support, maybe it's breaking the trend. So you guys saw my order here. Now let's go to cross and do a cross order so you guys can see the difference. So we're gonna do the same type of order, but I'm gonna just show you the difference in cross because we're gonna go basically 100x, and we're gonna limit this back on limit order. So we're gonna do the same thing, 17,500. We're gonna TP at 14,000, and our stop loss is 18,000. Let's see. So we are gonna go short 17.5. Done. So you can see here now 17.5 order value is 0.57, and our actual order cost is 0.065, so we're not putting up much. What does this allow you to do? It allows you to throw in more orders, allows you to stack your position, and it gives you honestly more breathing room. But I wouldn't recommend cross if you don't know what you're doing and if you're not using a stop loss. Like you need to be using a stop loss. But you can see here liquidation price is 36,000, but I'll lose the whole P3. Now, like let's say we wanted to do 100,000, more of the bigger trades. You guys aren't screwing around, you want to trade. So 100,000 we're gonna sell. Now you can see that 100,000 is about 5.7 BTC worth. Our available balance is 0.3, and the order cost is 0.065. Still not the whole 0.3. You can use a lot more, but now take a look where your stop losses. It's a lot tighter, 18,353. It's not at 16 or 37K anymore. It's because you're using more funds and you're using up to all your equity. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Also, post only, and it says it right here, the order will post only select can only be executed as a market order. If it can be executed immediately as a taker order, it will be automatically canceled. And then reduce only will only reduce your position size. So a reduce only trade will only reduce your position. So if you put 10,000 units and you have a reduce for 10,000 units, it won't flip you short because some exchanges flip you if you have more orders essentially than the other side. So if you have 1,000 long and you try to do 2,000, it won't flip you into a short. It'll reduce your position only. Which is good to know and good to know how to use. So I think that's pretty much it. Then you have your positions here, your closed PNL, like I said, a big 20 bucks, active, conditional, filled, order history, and all that great stuff. Oh yeah, I was just playing around yesterday. So that's pretty much it. And you have your chat room here, which is like the troll box on BitMEX. I didn't even realize that. I stay away. Do not buy from these guys' tips. These guys just want to dump on you. So that's pretty much it. Over the next few days, weeks, months, we're going to be releasing almost daily content. We're also going to be doing giveaways, and we're going to be doing some larger trades, helping out some traders, giving out our strategy, and giving out some of our winnings as well. It's not all about the money. And I'm just going to keep pushing forward. This bull market is going to honestly retire a lot of people. It's going to make a lot of people rich. So make sure you do not miss out on this bull market, on the largest bull market crypto is going to ever see. And if you want to trade any other trades, ETH, EOS, XRP, BTC, and then I just saw Bybit games, not even sure what that is. They have trading competitions. I'm pretty sure that's what it was actually. So they have trading competitions, and if you guys want to join my trading team, we can do it up and go for a prize of $200,000 in USD, but we want some Bitcoin. So that's pretty much it. Make sure to comment, make sure to use our link if you're going to sign up for Bybit, and we'll help you along the way. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll see you guys tomorrow.